Sorry, I had to reboot my computer and for some reason it wasn't recognizing my face. I don't think I look too different this morning. So bizarre. Anyway, I got it working. It's always a little frustrating when it doesn't just come up, but hey, I'm here. We're here. If you are here, say hi. And I am live. I can see that I'm live. So today is July 24th already. July 24th. And we are gonna have some fun in the water today. Good morning, Meryl. Hi, Melly. Hi, C. This is added in here by Debbie. Looking like they're having a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna crop it slightly and look at all that glistening water. I'm thinking that I may get the candle going because that is a lot of glisten. Hey Leslie, how are you? Oh Leslie, there was something that I wanted to tell you but I can't remember now, and I was thinking, oh, I'll message her tomorrow, but I can't remember what it was now. It'll come to me. And I got a drop of water on. I'm not sure. I think I was cleaning up my room yesterday and I got a little drop of water on here. And this is why I should probably be using the Dorland wax, because these are gouache and they are not going to, they're not going to last if I don't put the wax on. And of course, I'm not sure where my Dorland wax is, but it is somewhere in my studio. This is what happens. I clean up and then I can't find things. Hi, good morning, Joanne. Yeah, it'll come to me. Okay, so I'm going to get the candle going and then I can start putting on the light areas of the of this piece. How are you all this morning? It's a beautiful day. I came back from a long walk with Mr. Freddie, and yeah, it was really nice. I think I saw 2 people out walking. Is it 2? 3 people? Or passed. No, I only passed 2 people this morning, which was lovely. I do like that. I like the fact that when you walk really early in the morning, there's hardly anybody around. Also less traffic. Okay, so we talked a little bit about while the wax is melting a little bit, we talked a little bit about August and our prompts and what we're going to do, and I did just put a post up, or it was scheduled to go up this morning, so hopefully it's gone up. And we're going to make zines on Sunday. I'm going to send links out to those. Bonjour Hippo. And I mentioned Hippo in my post because although I missed it, I rewatched it yesterday, her live. And we've done zines before, and I showed you those the other day. But Hippo, that was like a good reminder to make something small, something that you can put in your pocket. And I think it'll be really great to use a zine daily. So on Sunday, we're going to make 31 zines. And we're going to think about how I'm going to approach it. You could do anything. You could do, you could bring in old paper and do collaging, or, but I think it's about being present and just jotting everything down, sketching things. It doesn't even have to be writing. It can just be like sketched. Melissa says she has like a big sweat mark on her on her forehead. No. And I think I have, okay, I have paper which I got last year. Actually, it's the same as this size paper. So I got this paper last year for, remember when I did a team build session? So I'm going to see, it may be the same size as this zine that I actually built. Oh no, so my zine is actually going to be a little bit bigger. Should I fold it now to see how big it's going to be? No, I'll fold it on Sunday. But yeah, so it's going to be, it's going to be a little bit bigger than that, I guess. My zine is probably going to be that big, which is good because then I can, in the mornings, I can do some nice big painting and then I can draw over the top of it or write over the top of it. So that's how I'm going to approach it. All right, I'm going to get this sketched out so that we can start. I cleaned up my studio and hopefully I can find things. Let me sketch in blue. I got a nice new blue pencil crayon. Can you see that? Yeah. Good afternoon, Martina. Hi, how are you? Good morning, Susan. Did I say hi, Susan? All right, let's get this on here. I'm going to go a little bit further up than that and just get more of a square. So yes, thank you, Hippo, for the push. I think it's going to be a great month in August. And if you're a subscriber to me on Substack, I've linked Hippo in my post and her YouTube channel, so you can get to her like that if you missed her live with the zine folding. Your explanation, even though I was listening to it in French, was very good, and you're very patient, Hippo. Very, very patient. Okay, got to bring this down. And then we'll get one here. Summer fun on the lake. Hi, Reb, how are you? Hippo says, I'm super happy about it. Well, thank you for the push. When I was on Patreon, we did have a couple of zine meets and sessions. So I may link those in our chat group so that people can have a look at those. But Esty did one, and I think Jen did one as well. So we had a couple of different people in our group show us how to make different zines, and that was really helpful. But yeah, we did a whole session I showed the other morning. Actually, we use zines for a lot. We did a whole session where we each did a zine, and I think that was a birthday or a celebration, one of our yearly birthday celebrations for our group. And we made a zine each, and then we shared that. And then the other one was C's neighborhood. All right. She's right in the middle, but that's okay. Okay, I have my wax. Do I have the paintbrush? I did have a little paintbrush that I was using yesterday, the end. Oh, here it is. Good morning, Sarah. Oh, Sarah, Susan says, what kind of paper are you using? The zines, watercolor? No, I'm just going to use, it is just, this is, I don't know this is big. This is like A3. So whatever size this sketchbook is, it is very similar to this size. A3, which is double A4, right? So this is A4, so it would be, I guess, is it 8 by 16 by 22? And it is just heavy print paper. I can't speak this morning. So it has a little bit, it's like what I use for a lot of my sketches and stuff like that. Hippo says, if someone's interested, I made a video last week in which I talk about supplies you can use to make a zine, and I give a list of 35 theme ideas. Yes, I saw that. It was fantastic. Yeah, go on to Hippo's channel, or you can just click on her name here and it'll take you, but come back afterwards. Yeah, so in my prompt list, which isn't really a prompt list, I've just said jot down what bird you saw or heard that day, and I'm going to use the Merlin app. And then if there are any trees or plants that you saw differently on your walk, or maybe there's something that you ate different that day, or did you go anywhere, sketch it. Maybe you can stick in like a ticket or something, receipts, like anything, like make it personal. I think that would be nice. Okay, I think I've got enough wax. But I do want to have a Padlet that maybe we add one image daily to, so we have a day that we add something special that maybe screams being present. I don't know, it could be a book, it could be your favorite cup, it could be, you know, just something which everybody can draw, and it can be part of their zine, but it's your day. Because it would be nice to have something for us all to do together in the morning. So that's, I know that Zoe mentioned maybe like local fruit, or which is also very summery, which is a great idea too. But maybe we just leave it up to you and your, like, what is special to you. So it could be an image of, I don't know, a chair that you love sitting in. It could be your favorite morning breakfast scene. And if we each pick a day, then I can open the Padlet in the morning and see what there is, and I can add something from it into my zine and put your name on it, so that we have a record of who was doing the dailies that month. I don't know if anybody else has any ideas for that side of it, to like to add something to a Padlet. Okay, I can always correct the width of these. Natty says, Shah, does the wax have to be warm or more cooler to lay on the paper? I have no idea, Natty. I just heat it up and put it on. I guess you could take a candle and do exactly the same, but I don't think it would. I'm trying to get the wax a little bit more, like, to have a relief so that I can scrape it away, because I think if I added it and it was just cool like that, just wouldn't do what I wanted it to do. So you guys should try it. Try it and see if you like it. So I have booked all my flights. All my flights have been booked. Mexico, Italy this year. I haven't booked next year's Italy, of course. But yep, I have booked them all. So I'm so excited. It's good to have things in place. I do like being a little bit organized with that, with flights and things. I'm definitely not a last minute, but you know, I totally understand people who don't want to book that far ahead. I get worried with the Italy one because a lot of Canadians will be going down to, I mean, not the Italy one, with Mexico, because a lot of Canadians will be going down to Mexico. So I think prices are they're gonna raise. They're gonna start going up. All right. I don't think there's too much down here. See, I don't, like, when it starts getting dry, it doesn't really stick to the paper. So Natty, I think, yeah, wet or like warm is better than cool, which is why I have to, come on, light candle, which is why I have to do a little bit more, because I haven't done any on the boat here. All right, I think I can start painting now. Oh, no colored candle? Yeah, maybe no colored candles would be good. You're right. Oof, that one's smoky. Do you plan to complete one zine daily? Yes, yes, definitely one zine daily. Sarah. And you know, like, that's why I want to do the picture in the morning with you guys, and I'm going to do a whole spread as it open, and then I'll fold it at the end of the hour, and then I'll just take that zine with me and add things during the day. So I'll have the background of probably the bird, and if I've seen a plant that I want to paint. So it could be, I may use acrylics for this, because like like light washes of acrylics, because then it won't lift, or even just pencil crayon, something that I can use pen over the top or a pencil over the top. Joanne says, and the Merlin app always has a bird of the day, and today it's a spoonbill. Oh, and it's probably different for me because I'm not sure if we have spoonbills over here. But Joanne, that's a good point. So I think the bird of the day is from your region, which would be great. And I'd like to do birds that I hear and see, rather than birds from, because it's your dailies, not, right? It's my daily, not your daily, but it'll be great encouragement to do it all together. Okay. That coffee was strong this morning. I don't know how it can be stronger than it usually is, but it felt very strong. And like, this is something, I mean, we've been doing, because I mentioned that I was inspired by Lisa Schaefer's book, These Three Things, or Lisa Anderson Schaefer, and also Sam's. But we do this naturally in our group, where we take what we have, our daily prompts, and we do them. But this is more personal. So really, yeah, being inspired by Sam and Lisa to really be present in your day, I think is going to be nice. You know, like Sarah, if you're at work and you have 5 minutes, then maybe you can sketch the people that are around you in your zine, or write down something that somebody said. You always have great stories of, like, either your clients or your work employees, what they've said. So yeah, I think it'll be fun to and a great memory. And we have a few newbies to our group, so it would be nice to maybe get some photos from them and continue our Another World series, and get some, like, do maybe 2 or 3 Zoom sessions where we celebrate where these newcomers are from. Melly, I don't think you've done Another World with us, and Hippo, I don't think you've done Another World with us. So there's a few people who haven't. Joanne, I don't think you've done well, there's 3 that we could definitely do. So what I would need from you is 9 photos of where you are from, and then we get together for a sketch and draw session. Yeah. Sarah says, so small highlights of your daily lifestyle. Yes, exactly that. Maybe you go out to a restaurant that, you haven't highlighted. You could do a sketch of the outdoor of the restaurant. You could do... if you have, who has some of Sam's books? Because they are great examples of drawing from your day and wherever you are. See, I can see that there's too much wax up here, but it's better that there's more than less, like too little, because this way I can work into it. Jennifer says, is the zine for a day or the week? For every day, Jennifer. Every day. 31 zines. Oh, Hippo says, you mean 9 photos of the city we live or where we are born? Whichever you want, Hippo. It's nice also if the person whose city it is comes and maybe talks a little bit about the photos that they've wanted to add. So it's up to you. Where were you born, Hippo? See, something. I thought you were from Paris. It's the great blue heron here today. Ooh, see, I'm not sure if I would. Well, I guess I could go down to one of the conservation areas in our neighborhood and maybe I would see a heron. Do you see any herons near you, Teresa? And Hippus, oh, Jennifer says, it will be our own library. Yes, absolutely. Your own library. I'm gonna find a shoebox. I just threw out all my shoeboxes, but I'm gonna find, oh, I do have one. I'm gonna find a shoebox. Maybe we can decorate the shoebox. So come to this Sunday. It's gonna be at 3 p.m. Eastern because Gail and Jennifer have got a session from 1 to 3. So if you want to go to that, then great. Maybe we'll make it 3:30. This way there won't be any overlap. But it'll be at 3. It'll be very relaxed. Bring your paper, fold some zines. You don't have to do them all on Sunday. Decorate your box and get excited to have a zine in your pocket every day or in your purse. I'm going to take it in my pocket, sit at the park, do some sketching. Whenever I go out, I'll take it with me. If I'm waiting somewhere, get it out. Yeah, I think it'll be really wonderful. Oh, you were born in Normandy. Ah. Melissa says, yesterday my husband went for a walk and saw an egret in a tree. He said it was funny because usually in the water and looking very awkward in the tree, haha. I've seen an egret before as well in like just in our neighborhood in the conservation, like the Storm Pond area. They are kind of awkward and I didn't know whether it had only one leg, but it kind of stands like a flamingo. Natty says, my highlights when I go on Discord and I see other people's pictures, like fur babies and sights they are seeing, like Teresa camping trip or Hippo's roof lines, Melissa's views, Olinda's Reba's fun days. Well, great. So then you can make your own, Natty. And Melissa says, I think I can watch while I'm on the way home from work. Oh, good. Okay. What time do you finish work? And don't forget, we have a session tomorrow. Only 10 people have signed up to it. It is with the Paint and Draw group, and hopefully my sister will be able to come. I'm not sure if she will make it, but we are just drawing some landscapes from the coast, the Jurassic coast in Cornwall. And yeah, I'm excited. It's a beautiful coastline. Beautiful, beautiful. Reb says, we got a new baby cow next door. It's so cute. Oh my goodness, your zines are going to be filled with baby cows. I love little baby cows. They're so cute. So cute. That's one animal I really don't feel ever intimidated by. Like if I had to walk through a field of cows, I don't think I would be worried. Do you know what I mean? Like I know they can move fast, but I just don't think, like they don't really, I think because they don't really bother with humans too much. Maybe that's what it is. It's the animals. Like goats can be a little bit terrifying. They are a little bit aggressive sometimes. I remember going to, there was a local zoo, and they always came up and were very aggressive to my kids, that to the point that my kids were like scared to go back and didn't want to go back. I'm like, it's okay. They're like, no, I don't like goats, which was a shame because it was a great little zoo, which isn't there anymore, unfortunately. Nanette says, yes, 3:30. Maybe I'll be back from NYC then. Okay, great. Nadia says, I live in rural unless you like farmland and wetland. I get excited when we take a drive to Youngstown, Lewiston, or upper Niagara River. Well, farmland and wetlands are beautiful. You can draw all the swans and herons, and I think, Natty, I think a lot of us think our worlds are pretty boring until we go somewhere else, but I love Sam's book for just that, because she finds interest in everything. It could be her breakfast, it could be walking down the street and seeing a dog laying there, you know, and capturing that. It could be a conversation that she's heard, could be something that she's read. So if you don't have Sam's book, I would definitely think about, I think a lot of people here have a book. It's definitely a worthwhile $20 for sure. The images are beautiful. Oh, I have it here. I can show you, even though you've probably seen that a million times. But, you know, she has everything from like road trips. She has scavenger hunts in there. Everything that she sees, she jots down. Not everything goes on her pages, but, yeah, little snippets. Look, even cleaning materials. Household chores, everyday adventures. So it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful book. There's Piper's dog collar from Oaxaca. She doesn't wear it often because it's quite bulky. All right. This, thank you, Debbie, for this picture. It is a challenge, another challenge. I feel like every water image has been a challenge for me. So, you know, like I guess there's no difference really. It's just challenging. That, I think I can go a little bit darker back here. Melissa, you have, is Melissa still here? Art hang party tonight. It's Thursday. Thursday came around again very, very quickly. Can somebody explain to me what we're doing in the art hang party tonight? I'm sure Melissa is probably getting ready for work. Laura says, good morning. I just got Sam's book. Really enjoying it. And Hippo says, cows are babies. You can play ball with cows. Oh, really? I did not know that. I love that. Piper would love that because she loves playing ball. Oh, that's her leg. I'm like, what is that there? It's her leg. So now when I take the wax away, I'm gonna probably have to go in with many different colors because I think there'll be too much. Too much. And this yellow is pretty much a mess, so I can just use that. It's like almost like a dark greeny tone. I know that there's a little bit of a lighter tone to it. Much lighter than that. All these colors are really fun to mix though. I hope you've been enjoying this month. We don't have much time left. I think it's just one week left of water. Maybe I'll try and get a portrait a day in my zine as well. Like it doesn't have to be a full-blown, you know, lengthy portrait, but a sketch of somebody, human. Oh, Meryl says she saw lots of longhorns on the way down. Nadia says, oh, that's a great book. What is the book called? The book is called Draw Your Adventures, and it's by Samantha Dion Baker. You would love it, Natty. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. And if you don't get it for yourself, get it for somebody else who loves art. because they would love it as well. Or just buy two, one for you and one for a gift. Needs to be a little bit more on the bluey green side up here. Hippo says, Nanette, yoga with goats, fantastic. Why? Because they crawl all over you? I don't know if I would like yoga with goats. And aren't they quite heavy on your back? Reb said, haha, my journal had cleaning supplies in it yesterday. Oh, that's funny. And Hippo says, I have done only one water drawing this month, Nanette's daughter. I'm still catching up abstract April. 4 more and it's done. Oh, yay. That's fantastic. You'll have to put them in our chat, Hippo. If you scroll up, you can find the, or maybe you have been, but it should have scrolled down. Like, doesn't it move around like when it's the newest one? Does it come back down or does it not? I know I get notifications. Let me know if you've put some in. I'll go and have a look. And Tammy says, you make it look easy. That shadow color is gorgeous. This shadow color or that shadow color? They're a little bit different. And I'm thinking that this one needs a little bit of, maybe that was too light. There's like a really pretty, like there's a lot of pretty colors in this that I'm not sure if I'm capturing it, but Melissa says, where did Melissa's message say? Where is she? About the 70s. Oh, Nadia says, we're drawing people from the 70s. Melissa has a fabric catalog about 1970s style clothing and we're going to draw people modeling clothes. Cool. I like this composition in the reference pic. It's almost like a spiral. And Hippo says, but I want to catch up on some water drawing with paint because I need to practice this. And Shah, exactly how do you join your paint group? Do you have a specific website and do you pay by month, PayPal, Ko-fi? And so the paint and sketch group, the paint and draw group is actually yearly, Natty, and it's through Substack. So that's where it's through. So you have to join Substack and get on that way. Yeah, go to Blue Shine Art. All the links are in the description here, Natty. So yeah, they're in there. Hippo says, hi, Melissa. Maria says, Shar, are you in Sam's new book? I feel like I saw you. Not me personally, just that page. Well, there's a lot of Mexico, and then back here we did this one together. Well, Sam did a drawing session. I have that little canvas as well. I did that one. And this, basically it was what she purchased when we were in Mexico. And now it's disappeared. So really it just talks about like souvenirs and yeah, but it just says the market with me, Laurie, and Emily, because we went to the market together and Sam sat and sketched. But I don't think, no, I'm not in it per se, like a picture of me. Okay, this needs to be a little bit lighter. Oh my goodness, look at the time. No, I haven't even drawn the people. I'm going to be here for a little bit longer. Everybody, I'm sorry. That time just disappeared. It's because I've been reading and chatting. That's why. I want to scrape all this off. This has to be all smooth and soft over here. Oh, you took a screenshot and put it on your Xmas list? It should go on your summer list, Natty. I think you can probably get it at your local library to read it. C says, we have hiking goats too. You can arrange to meet as a group and hike with goats. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Hiking goats. yeah, Melissa's home for the day. That's why she can join, because she is working from home. That's kind of cool. So do you only go in a certain amount of days, Melissa? Like you have to be in a certain amount of days? This can be a little bit lighter. I will get that in a minute. I mean, there's just a lot of shadow here, so I can just block in the shadow. I left this part because of the light, so I should probably pay attention to that. Now this is all going to be lit up. And I'll put the red on afterwards. And pinks. All right, I think I'm going to scrape and then put the small bits and pieces of colors on after that. Anne says I'm using a big fat quill brush and it's wonderful. Loose, loose, loose. Yay. Fantastic. Oh, that's funny. Yes. Sam loves Paris Hippo. She goes there at least once a year, sometimes twice a year. This is a great photo and show you're painting it so well. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, Laura. Hippo says, I can recognize Paris subway in the book while you turn the pages. Oh yes, I just read that. Nadia says, I would like to hike with goats. That sounds fun. And Melissa says, normally it'll be 3 days in the office, 2 at home. This week it's flipped because I have so many training videos. Oh yes, you did say that. All right, my scraper. My scraper, my scraper. Where are you, my scraper? Here, I can use this one. Are these guys or girls on rafts? I don't think it matters, Natty. Don't think it matters. Hippo says, it's time to go. Great painting, Cheryl. See it in Substack chat when you have posted. Have a nice day, everybody. And Natty says, have a safe day. Uh-oh. Some bits still a little bit wet. Where is it still wet? I'm trying to see. I know it's a bit wet up here, so I have to be careful. That's a lot of water. Now I have to correct it. Maybe I put too much on today. It's very oily, this candle. Like very oily. All right, well, there's a lot of glistening. Now I just have to correct it. Okay. So at the top, I know that I need definitely a lot more of a dark green, yeah, color. Not too dark. I have to replenish my gouache. I had really good intentions of working with many different mixed media, but I love this gouache. So I'm like, no, I think I'm just gonna work in gouache in the mornings. Is this too green? Maybe. Kind of nice because there's a little bit of resist on the water, so it kind of has that bubbly effect. So yeah, tonight, if you're listening to this after the fact, it is Art Hang Party at 7 p.m. Eastern, and there's the Drawing Hive with the Visual Arts Passage. That's also at 7. So depending on whether you want to draw fashion or some portraits, I'm not sure what the theme is tonight for Drawing Hive, but you can go check both of those out. Melissa's Art Hang Party is on YouTube, and Drawing Hive is on Zoom, so you do have to pre-register, but it is free as well. Yeah, maybe a little bit too much wax on this one. That's all right. We will make it work. Right, everybody? Just want to cut into those shapes so they don't look like splodges of wax. I think the wax is great for bigger shapes. Uh-oh, Shar Above Ground has 20% off everything until July 27th. I know, I saw. I'll have to see if it works out. I'm actually going down tomorrow morning early. I have to take my daughter down. She starts her new job, and she is going to be needing a ride so that I can help her with a lot of her stuff. So, but I don't think I'll be going to Above Ground, but maybe maybe I'll look at gouache, because some of my gouache needs replenishing. Yes, I think too many splodges, too many big splodges of wax. Like I said, I can correct a lot of them, so that's lucky. But it's because they become quite similar in shape. I have to figure out how to I mean, it does look nice and glistening. I do like how it glistens, which is what I wanted. Maybe they'll just be rafts without people in them. No, I do see one person. One person is definitely in there. right. I think this raft became a little large. I need some pinks, which I have here on my palette. I've just got to reactivate. Ooh, that was a little bit too pink. And a little bit more depth to some areas. And I think I'm going to have to use my Neo color for the string. I don't want to do too much to these people because the water is not super detailed and it's quite loose. So if I start making the figures really clear, then I don't think it'll work very well. Just a few little highlights. That's too pink. Sorry everybody. I'm trying to finish it as fast as I can. All right, I'm gonna leave it like that. And yeah, a little bit messy. Oh, the string. Let's have a look. I do have a pink here. Oh, I almost dropped all of that. Okay, this is gonna be, this is why Neocolors is so great. There. The string is on. Thanks everybody for joining this morning. And says, this has been a great class. Normally I would be intimidated by raging water. Thanks, Char. You are very welcome. Melissa says, we have private TV and get all the channels for all the right things. It's great. Ah. Oh, you're talking sports. And Leslie said, try The wax technique shower, it is so effective. Did a few too many blobs, trial and error. Yes, I did too many blobs in this one too. And I'm probably going to correct it a bit up here. So I'll do that in a minute. Have to get going. Beautiful painting. Thank you, Tammy. And thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Joanne. Okay, I have to go. Take care, everybody. Have a really good day. And enjoy the summer day. Bye, everyone.